Injured 2 days, injured 2 days, injured 3 days. Joy. No renown. 90 supplies. Ouch. Beside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostville sits, heading south. Show little interest in following you into the wastes. Someone else shows interest though. From the gates of Frostville, a group of fighters are rushing towards you, a cart stacked high with supplies at the rear. Ready yourselves for trouble when one of them shouts, "Hold!" "Who spies you leaving?" says the man in the lead. "Name's Onif. These men are loyal to me. No intention of staying in Frostville," he tells you, "but we haven't had any choice before now. Don't care where you're going, we're coming with you." Whatever's happening inside the city, it's clear these men are desperate to get out. You're not sure to trust them, but a host of experienced fighters might be worth the risk. What's happening in the city? Bunch of vultures and lunatics, says Onif. Between the families killing each other for control, there's more bloodshed inside the walls than outside. Staying in there is death sentence. Let them join. We're grateful, says Onif. We've got enough food to share. He and his fighters join your caravan as you dart into the wastes. You're finally free of Frostville, but find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows at Wyrmtoe is willing to help. That's 35 fighters. Renown plus 30 supplies. 3 days worth of supplies. As soon as we get into the wastes, morale drops. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Address the major issues are council. Select a few older members to solve everyday issues, but inviting new urge their progress. Other members feel they can do a better job. Ultimately, when it buys some time, the council dissolves, tired of the thankless and demanding work. Well. Caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. "The Dredge!" cries one woman. Something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. "Gods be damned," chokes Onif, standing on one of the cars to get a better view. "Worse than Dredge. That's Ekkill. That's the reason we left Frostville." News spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. "Ekkill? Why would he?" starts Olive. "Unless he's after you, Onif." "He's insane," interjects Onif. "That number that will. That's a good number of fires with him." Mind races concerning what to do. I work things out peacefully. Onif and your allies leave the caravan at the downward pace. "I will kill you if I have to," Ekkill, Onif shouts as you approach. "Why, Onif, my good friend," he replies, throwing his axe to the ground. "We come to parley, not kill." Why would I believe a word you say? If we were good friends. What happened? Back to Frostvilla. What more do you want? The pretty girl. Is she yours? I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Took my live bait, took my warriors, took one of my best men. How are you, Onif? Do they treat you well? Shove it up your ass. Ekkill, if you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. Did Onif tell you I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what had to be done to make it in Frostvilla. The only mistake I made was you. Sorry, what was your name? Seems like something I should know by now. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. Man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? It's more than that, isn't it? I think everyone was born to lead. Make hard decisions. What do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Ekkill? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostvilla is done. I can't survive there, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners if that's what it takes. Ekkill looks down at the ground and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word any more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make. Oh, the crazy bastard. We need fires. You fight the dredge just like the rest of us. You fight for everyone now, not just yourselves. And if you even look the wrong way at a single man, woman or child in this caravan, there will be no hesitation about killing you on the spot. It do us a greater honor than I had hoped, Rook. These people are right to follow you. You'll have no trouble from us. They may be reckless, but I pay my debts. Caravan eyes them suspiciously, but they try to fit in following your orders. Expect to hear complaints about this. Things are definitely becoming complicated. Another 45 fighters. Oh, they lasted a day without an issue. Or maybe they just got to a day. Godstone. Find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently think Radormir, the sun god, has come back. They're worshipping him, despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. All knows nothing of value of trade, but the leader approaches and offers to let you join in the tribute. Ask what the tribute involves. Blind Fury. One says, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. It's in someone's chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling. Explains through clenched teeth. It's a gift from the sun god. Oh, the burns like the sun lets them see things clearly. Decline and inspect the costume. Nobody can really agree on what Radormir looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. Or directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun. It's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds of a sunny day. Radormir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Good. Keep pure crazy oil to yourself. Storm Radormir. That's a frown. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. There was no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. I can see that. Next time you look back, Oddlife is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tags the birds once or twice. Get lost. No dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. First person to knock out one out of the sky gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. No big surprise when one of Oddlife's blue-feathered arrows brings down a bird. "Oh," says Oddlife, scanning the caravan. "A lot of these women. They could do this." You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. "I think I'm going to start training them how to fight," she says. Courage, man. We can always use more fighters, you tell Oddlife. Let is any proof you know how to train someone with a bow. Oddlife gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vultures she shot down. So, how many people are going to randomly die then? And the frowning face is back again. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Where a rival of the farmer and his co-workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. For some kind of trade for the livestock. No big surprise, you'd be more interested in the animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer's no, and I'll have these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happened to follow you away. Okay. So as it says, you say to the caravan, no sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. Oh god, they're all unhappy. It's either a very sunburnt face or a very, very, very unhappy one. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the suppliers, a concerned woman tells you. Counting these myself yesterday, no mistake. If it keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravans. A few people casually point out there's a manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now. Oh look, Wyrmtoe. Just in time.
Wyrmtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
The Var will find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. Weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. Back down when Ivor tells him he's come to see someone named Krumar. Well, I'll be damned. Krumar, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So it brings Ingvar, Wyrmtoe, its very own village of humans. Bad news. Dredge are coming from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. Discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into their meagre town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else, you'd bludgeon me to death, mate." I've thought with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you, half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotsbalka. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? Can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Var town. Most of us take care of ourselves. We've got women, children. You pitch in, make this place livable? It doesn't work like that. These Var are here to get away from civilization, not to make one. It's Kruma's call. It won't be long before the dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorunda what's going on. Who's Jorunda? Val King. Well, as close to one as we have. Ingvar, where did you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. Going to see of those who want to head north. I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorunda won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I'm feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. You'll listen to Eva? Ah, he hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Have I not been in this town before? Looks awfully like another one. 17 renown. He's a grudge wielder. Is your ability. Ekkill leaps to great heights before bringing down his axe on the enemy. Causing all units adjacent to him to be knocked back, friend or foe. Rated units take normal strength damage plus 1 strength damage for each space they are pushed. Cool. If it's a backbiter, backbiter selects a target and then runs through multiple spaces to reach them, causing 2 armor damage to each character he runs through. He then stops behind his target and stabs it. Oh, I like that. Krumar is a war leader. The leader uses his experience in battle to issue commands to allies, moving them next in line in the initiative. By repositioning his allies' turn order, the war leader can create new strategies such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual, or slingshotting a powerful ally to the backlines. Nice. I like that. Everyone's fit, everyone's kosher. The market. To armor break. God damn it. I could get 28 supplies if I don't buy that. 8 days worth. As great as that Wyrmtoe sounds. Normal feast. See the map then. Where does he want us to go? Let's just go exactly where. Shit. Not that far though, actually. Okay, let's do this. He wants to talk to me. Can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. We had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. How did you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, it wasn't much for me left to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Either that's made a place in Wyrmtoe. Still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? Who's Ingvar? I'm not surprised he never told you. Just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge bashing type. He was called Ingvar then. If you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddling gossip. You have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Varl you ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we filled the dead yokes with whale teeth. And why. Who was the one fighting dredge? Depends how much you know. All armor. Tap 'em hard enough though, and it'll shatter. And up a whole row of slag, and they'll explode on each other all the way down. Get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. If you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes it's like his calling won't even show up. Just leave you to your business. Suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. I think that's us done here. Let's leave.